So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction, in tempo even, and that's not a bad thing.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy Tielemans, Peter, having a telling influence here. He's best deployed in a central midfield position, and it's from there he can really influence the team's possession. He can dictate games and get his passing right pretty much every time in terms of length, pace and weight.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Bruyne, Trossard, and De Ketelaere, Mechelen, and it's De Bruyne. Now Castagna.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Yamal. Dani Olmo is in a really good position out wide. Very nicely done. Pedri crosses. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Bruyne.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Looking for options for movement. Castagna wants to run onto this. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tielemans. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Bina. And the through ball. Tielemans. And here's Ferran Torres. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubasi. Laporte. Eric Garcia. Can he get it through? Dukung. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. picked out Pedri! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Baina. Now that looks a decent ball. Trossard. Here's the return pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Meunier looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tielemans over to the right flank. Corner it is. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, lovely bit of skill. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Dukung. Cross needs to be good. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Belgium really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Chance! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 19, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il
And
numero
he skips
26.
past his man.
Il numero 3.
He's onside.
Cambio di giocatori.
Llorente. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Van Aken. Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Morera has the space to scheme. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Eric Garcia did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Chance, surely! And the ball's come loose here. Threads one in. Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. We thought they were done, but never say never.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Numero 12.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. Well, we are already up and running again. Spain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Morera running with the ball. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Vanaken. That's a throw. Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Lukaku. Belgium have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So either side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 16. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
That has been knocked clear. Grimaldo. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Mechela. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Grimaldo. Now it's Llorente.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Lukaku, the next man to walk up to the spot. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Never in doubt. So both teams on the board. Grimaldo is third in line. Big character, big moment, big save. Van Aken, the third man up.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
This turn to level matters. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Salmakers, fourth in their queue. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Saved! And that will be that! Spain have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?